I am joined here by basketball legend Peps Neuman. Peps, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Well, thank you very much.
I want to start by talking about your high school basketball team, which is to say there was no high school basketball team. Take me through how you fell in love with the game without an infrastructure in place to be able to do it.
Okay, I'll start from the very beginning. I grew up in a small town of Eden Valley on a farm with four older brothers. So that's telling you something right there with the four older brothers. We had a basket goal on the barn, and I just played because that's a sport you can play by yourself. You can shoot all you want. High school, there was none. I got the GAA going when I was a senior, and we played a couple other schools. And then,
Now, when you say you got it going, I mean you don't.
well,
You created a team, or there was no team, correct?
well, with the high school team, it was just a GAA. But then from there, then I went into playing professionally or seeing a traveling basketball team. Played 2 years with them, formed our own team, and then I had partners for 9 years. And then the last 15 years of my career, I went ahead and did all the own booking and played our own games and things like that. So I was a sole owner finally.
So you were, let's just review, player, owner, operator of a team during a time where there were people saying women shouldn't be playing basketball, right?
Right. In fact, when I was a senior in high school, the superintendent said to our gentleman that was the running of the newspaper, the editor, he said, "Can you believe that Newman girl wants to play basketball?" And they thought it was just the worst thing I could ever do, but it's the best thing I ever did.
Did you ever go back? Did you ever get to talk to that guy?
I never went back, but I've been pretty honored. Eden Valley, this last February 24th, they went ahead and named their gymnasium after me, a girl, and they can't believe that. And it's the same gym that I played against men when we were traveling playing basketball. It was the same one that I went and watched the boys and girls high school games. Same one that I played against open gym after I retired, and that's the actual gym that's named the Peps Neuman Gymnasium. So I'm in seventh heaven. Besides being with the Barnstorming America book and having the gym named after me, life couldn't be any better for me.
Well, it's as it should be. And I guess when you look, there's so much conversation about how much further the women's game has to go in terms of recognition, in terms of opportunities. But it's worth, I guess, looking at how far it's come. I mean, what is that like for you when you see the arc of women's basketball through the lens of your accomplishments?
Well, my heart smiles when I watch Lindsay Whalen play, or when I watch Rachel Bannon play at the Gophers, or when I watch any game on TV. How it's taken the sport and has grown. I am so proud of the girls, and I'm so proud of the men that support it.
And in terms of your game, were you a point guard by trade? What was your game like? What's the best comparison to the players who are playing now?
I was fast. I had a good outside shot, and at that time there was no 3-point plays. I scored 108 points in one game only because I hogged the ball. No, it's just that it was one of those times everything went in. But otherwise, I was going to say, I guess that's it. That and knowing, being the coach, I knew what we expected and what we didn't expect. And especially being owner of my own team, I was in charge of everything. So if I wanted to book a tour out west so I could see out west, I did that, booked a tour. So I got an education as well as playing basketball and entertaining people and having just a time of my life.
Take us through what it was like to create a team in that time. I mean, not just to be a basketball player, but to be an entrepreneur. What led you to make that choice, and how much resistance did you encounter when you went to do it?
Well, I didn't get as much resistance as I thought I would, but this is when I first started the team to book games. I asked promoters if they would deal with a woman. That's just showing how far the gender has come from when I started, because women can't do anything. In fact, if you go back in the 50s, women can't play full court. They can't. They better not be out there. It's too strenuous for them. Well, it's been proven wrong, and now you really see the great athletes, and I'm so proud of all the great athletes out there.
What is it like to score 108 points in the game? What does that feel like? Take me through that night.
Well,
what do you remember?
what I remember, we played a real excellent team that ran up and down the floor like we did. But I could shoot from almost half court and it'd go in. It was one of those nights where I could shut my eyes and it would go in. So I can't take all the credit. It's just one of those nights where everything I shot went in.
Who's the player who you are most excited to watch at this weekend's Final Four?
Oh, I just all of them. I'm not going to name one player because I'll tell you, all four teams, and there could have been another 20 teams that could have been here from all the NCAA games that I watch. So I'm not going to say just one player. I'm just going to watch them all and enjoy them all.
And in terms of where the game is going, what's the biggest thing you'd like to see from women's basketball over the next 10 years?
I would like them to see get paid more money because I think the game is almost there. We're never going to be able to dunk the basketball. I mean, there are a few women that can dunk it. I don't want to say there isn't, but I'm saying that the game is progressing. They pass the ball, they shoot the ball well. The game has really come a long way.
Well, Peps Neuman, such an honor to talk to you about this. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Well, thank you very much, and good luck to all four teams this weekend.